Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. I gotta grab my phone because first of all, last night I did a whole night routine with my face. I was exhausted, I was tired, my feet were throbbing. It was throbbing. But I was like, you know what, let me go ahead. I found this young lady on YouTube, and after finding her, I literally sat there and watched about 5 or 6 of her videos. And her name is LABEAUTYOLOGIST. After seeing her night routine and watching several of her videos and just seeing like the information that she was sharing, and again, there are people that are on YouTube who are just going to give you generalized information about a lot of things, but I think sometimes you have to find the niche creators, because the things that they're going to talk to you about are going to add some level of value into your life. And for her, she's definitely adding in the skincare. She was able to find the thing that she's passionate about, that she speaks on, and she's doing really great. And the fact that she's a dark-skinned black woman, I'm definitely team Miss LA Beauty. So yeah, I actually watched her night routine and I purchased a few things. Okay. Let me just say now, I am not going to be putting the items that I purchased in the description box. What I'm going to do is take her video, I'm going to put it in the description box, and if you guys are interested in making any purchases, you use her links. It's fair. I did not get the information on my own. I found her video, and that's what prompted me to make my purchases. So if you guys are interested, you guys use her links, okay? The first thing that I did is I got a toner. I am not going to recommend this toner just because I got it because I wanted to really do my face last night. I actually ended up ordering her toner that she sells through her business because, like I said, she is a practicing esthetician. But I really wanted to do my face last night because you guys know I've been using Curology, which I still use and I still love. I use their cleanser, and then I follow her steps, and then I use the moisturizer, and then I follow her steps. So I'm still using Curology, which is why I feel like my face actually looks really good. Although I have on makeup today, I had this one thing right here, which I'm gonna be honest, I stopped using it for like 3 weeks because I was just like all over the place. And you can tell when I'm like not on my stuff, because when I'm not on my stuff, although I may look put together, my face tells a different story in terms of like the acne that might pop up. I purchased the pharmacy, which she basically said the one that she was highly recommending was the Honeymoon Glow. It is a AHA resurfacing night serum with hydrating honey and gentle flower acids, and this is what it looks like, and she swears by the product. So I was just like, okay, I'll get it. And then like I said, I got the Gentle Bee facial cleanser. I also picked up the Sleep Tight Firming Night Balm. I used this last night and I actually really love it. When you first put it on, it's a little dewy, but then as it starts to dry, it feels like it's tightening your skin. Again, I don't know if she recommends these because I tried to DM her to ask her and I didn't get a response back. So I was just like, you know what, hoping to pray, y'all. So anyway, I also did the Honey Grail, the ultra hydrating face oil. She did say that you do want to hydrate your skin and stop using products that are going to strip your face of moisture. So I was like, okay, couldn't be too bad. And then I got the Honey Potion, which is a renewing antioxidant hydration mask, which you guys, this thing felt amazing on my skin also. I did everything last night. I was like, oh, tonight's the night, baby. Look at this, you guys. It comes in a little honeycomb shaped jar, which is the cutest thing. And then it has this magnetic little spoolie. Okay. And then when you open it, it doesn't really smell like much to me. It still has a little bit of a honey-ish pomade type of thing. But you guys, this is like so cute. So cute. I ended up using this last night. I did the whole routine and my mom was like, I got to see this. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, 60 seconds. I was like, yeah. She said 60 seconds. And she said, you know what? It does make sense considering, you know, you're out in the environment and out. And she says, anytime I go and get like her facials and her body scrubs, they rub her body for a while, and a lot of like dead skin comes off. And I was like, okay. And then lastly, what I ended up purchasing was the Clé de Peau, which is it's 120 cotton sheets, and they're lined with silk. Oh god, I sound so extra, right? Oh my jeez. But anyway, I really like this. Do you have to be this extra? Probably not. But for 120, and I believe they were like $20 or $25, and it's gold. Like I said, I was looking for things that I could actually like leave on my Bath and Vanity, and it wouldn't be like a sore thumb. And I didn't want to do the apothecary jars anymore. I just wanted something a little bit more like luxurious looking. Those are the things that I purchased for my face, and I do want to, like, I've been telling you guys now for a while that I personally just want to do better in terms of like my skin. So I'm so happy. I am following her on Instagram, and I'm also following her on YouTube. You guys should also, I'll be leaving her information down below. What I want to talk to you guys about is what the video is actually titled, that I will not be sharing my house anymore. Not like ever, but from the video that I shared to you guys yesterday, there really isn't anything else to show. I was actually really shocked that when I went down last weekend, like, it was done. The fireplace, the pendants over the island, there were a few little chips and nicks and things they had to repair and had to fix and stuff, and they started going through. The doors were painted, things were caulked and recaulked, and the things that I was telling you guys in the very beginning, like, why is there so much space in the bookcase? Why does this look? I saw that they had taped all those areas for people to come back into, you know, tighten, fix, or whatever. Once those things start happening, I'll be closing. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for my closing date. I just feel like it's a really intimate, personal question. I don't really want to answer that question. Like, I don't want to. A lot of the things that I did before, I did it just without any sort of like understanding about the power of social media. And now that I have a little bit more clarity on it, there's a lot of things that I'm personally just going to refrain from doing. If you think that I share a lot, think about what I'm not sharing, because I honestly don't share a lot. There's so much going on that I just don't share, just because I feel like it isn't going to add value to you guys, nor is it going to add value into me. And I already told you guys too, if my spirit says for me to keep quiet, then I'm gonna definitely keep quiet. What I do want to do is, I did a little bit of recording where I zoomed in on the stairs. Like, they have to do the polyurethane over the staining. I think they just do like a super light coat of that. And what else? They did all the light fixtures, because the office has a light, which is supposed to be the formal dining. I think that's pretty much it. But anyway, before I left, I did do a small little video. So in this video, I'll be sharing like a closer zoom in shot for you guys. But even like with a house tour, it's crazy, because now when I see house tours and people are like, oh, you turn to the left and then you turn to the right, and this door here is gonna hold this and this is this, and if you go upstairs you turn to the left. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I will, of course, you guys will see the first floor, you know, but in terms of me, like, oh, this is this, I don't want to do that. What I will say is, you guys will see how each room come together, and I'm gonna do my best. I'm not gonna promise anything, because what I want to do is I want to get the expensive things out the way first, just like last time. But I feel like the best thing to do is, as the pieces come in, share them and do hauls, and do decorative hauls, and do home decor hauls, and, you know, do whatever, and stick to the same realm of doing design. And then once the room is done, do a tour. Nothing in the house is going to come together in a day or in a month or in 2 months. I know that to be factual, just because I have a plan and I have a goal, and I have put together a vision board of the things that I want, and I want them things to happen. If it happens the middle or the ending of the year, or even if it happens the beginning of 2021, I'm okay with it. But I have a purpose, and I want that purpose to be just that. And it's gonna take a little bit to get the house together, okay? So I definitely want to take my time. But I'm going to share one more thing with you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and get dressed. And while I'm getting dressed, I will, you know, the video will be playing of the house, and then I'll come back, okay? But I went to the store yesterday and I picked up one last thing from Jo Malone. This is gonna be the last thing that I purchased out of Jo Malone. Maybe not. I won't speak so heavily, but this is for now. I picked up Tuberose Angelica Creme Poulet Co, and it is amazingly gorgeous. I love floral scents, you guys, and I put this on after I shower at night, and I put it on in the morning when I'm leaving, because ain't nothing like giving somebody a hug and they just come. But you guys, it smells so freaking good, and it's super thick and creamy, so you definitely don't have to walk around here looking hairspray, but I'll be ashy though. And I love it. I love it. As the day progresses and as you rub it in, it actually, look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's so hydrating and super soft. I gotta get some cuticle oil so I can put some. Oh, you guys. Look at that. And it smells amazing. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. So now we are turned to the kitchen. Again, you can see the blue tape, some more tweaks and stuff have to get done, but I like the pantry. Am I in love with it? No, I just like it. You see the wire racks in there, and the only thing that's going to be changed with the pantry, which I only asked for 2 racks, and I guess they didn't get the memo, but they just added more. This one here is going to be gone, and I'm only going to use this wall here. It's actually a good bit of space if I want to open up the microwave. Right now it's a little dusty. I'm sure from the kids and even myself, they're going to come in, do one layer of, I think, the polyurethane, if I'm not mistaken, because they just added the second coat of stain. It was lighter, and I was like, let me not say anything, let me not record it. So they've put a second coat on there, and you can see the color. And that's why I kept saying to you guys, like, the color isn't gray, and you can really see now the contrast between the stairs and the flooring, which again, this isn't going to be the permanent flooring, but you can definitely see that. Guys, I also ordered some decor. I'm going to move a little closer. My whole look for the bookcase is going to be high and low. Of course, the right side is a little bit darker on the camera than the left, just because the sun is directly on it. But I am going to plug in a few of the pieces that I purchased. So the decor pieces that I'm sharing with you guys today are these boxes. I did get them in all 3 sizes, and then I got coasters. The next thing that I ordered was the Twig Twin Vase. You guys know how much I love sculptures, and I'm so happy that I was able to make this investment. But yeah, those are the decor pieces that I ended up selecting. Like I said, I wanted to do a mixture of high and low, just because I feel like I wanted the bookcase to look really good. Now that you've seen like some of the decor stuff, I think next week I may order the sofa in my bed, because I narrowed it down to what I want. I'm not gonna get the one, if you guys remember when I showed you the one that had the nail head trim all around, because I thought I could change the fabric. That one only comes in gray, which I don't really want it in the gray. I'm gonna do gray accents in the house, but I don't want anything like where my bed is going to be like a solid gray color, because I know in terms of colors, I would rather go with like an ivory or a neutral. That way I can add blue if I want to do green, if I want to do pink, then I have that leeway. Not that you can't do it with gray, but it does look very different when you do the gray and the pinks together. So I would prefer more of a neutral bed. Yeah, but that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was pretty talkative, but I just wanted to kind of share you I just wanted to kind of share but I just kind of wanted to share an update with you guys, like what's going on with the house, because I know if I go 3 to 4 weeks and I don't talk about the house and I don't show you the house and anything like that, it's automatically gonna go to something negative, instead of like, oh, well, maybe she's about to close. It's gonna go into something totally different that I just don't want to address. But that's pretty much where we're at. I am in the stages of finishing up client orders and trying to close and trying to get my life together, trying to get situated. Even though I'm gonna close on the house, I'm probably not gonna move into the house for like 2 to 3 weeks, because like I said, I want to get the flooring done and I want to get the trim work done, and I don't want to live in like the dust and everything like that. So I would like to get those things done, and then I'll probably just like get me a U-Haul and just move all of my things at one time. But you guys have a really good day. I'll see you guys next time. I think I shared everything with you guys. I don't think there's anything else that I left out, but that is pretty much it. Bye.